I have underestimated my coffee drinking skills to the point where I might have to go to the store. No, I do not need toilet paper. But I guess the more coffee I drink, the more toilet paper I need to buy. What is up, everybody? Tyler here, and welcome to the channel. Now, if you're new here, welcome. I just want to start off by saying that I hope everybody's okay and keeping busy with the lockdown situation and all. I know I've been basically just chilling here and drinking lots of coffee and keeping myself sane with video games. But enough video games. I thought it would be cool to do a tutorial today, and I'm going to show you guys how to do something like this. In Adobe After Effects. Alright, so I am going to show you guys how to 3D track your logo or your text in After Effects, but the best reference I guess I could think of was It Part 1, but there's a lot of TV shows. One I can think of is Sex Education, where they use, I believe, the episode title as kind of like the little intro at the beginning, and this effect is achieved through After Effects. I have this clip here that I took a while ago using my Ronin, and it was at the Pine Docks, and I do one of those 360 rotations. This is probably the best thing I could find that would work with the reference being the It Part 1 clip. Once you have your clip here, I threw on the quick color grade, and I also added in a kind of fade in, because it does fade in the It clip, where it kind of flies under the bridge and it does a 360 and then it fades out. But yeah, once you have your clip, the one that you want to have your logo or your text in, just right click on this and then go to replace with After Effects composition. Alright, so here we are with our clip in After Effects. We are going to go into our effects panel and 3D camera tracker. We're just going to drop that onto the clip. It is going to analyze your clip, and depending on how many frames there is, see, it's analyzing here. There's about 338 frames in this clip, so it will analyze. Just give it a minute. Alright, so once it is done analyzing your clip, I usually just make the trackers a little bit bigger so they're easier to see, but it is going to analyze your clip and it's going to pick planes, and it's up to you to pick the plane that makes the most sense. Now, this ground isn't completely flat. There is a lot of bumps and stuff, but the one that would make the most sense, I think, would be this one. You click on that one and you're gonna right click, and if you're doing text, then you would do this one, and if you already have like a logo or something like the It reference, which they obviously already had a logo, they would use this one, I think. But we're just going to create text for the sake of this tutorial, and we're going to come into our text here, and we're going to flip the x-axis till that's makes sense here. I think something like that, and then we will flip the y so it's facing forward, and voila, you have a text in your scene. But that's not it yet. we want the camera, just like in the it reference, we want the camera to go past the logo. So I am going to scrub back here, I think to about, where is it? I think we're about here, and we're just gonna pull it forward. Just keep pulling it forward. Now you're probably gonna have to make adjustments because you probably want it to be centered and whatnot, because that looks the best. Or obviously we can change the text too. We're gonna just say whoops, because it would make the most sense. Yeah, I think that, yeah. And you guys can also change the fonts and whatnot over here, but I still think that it's too big. And since we've changed the word, it was bigger, so we'll just I still want it. It's not gonna go through. It goes past it, but it's not gonna go through it because I want this to be centered. We'll just see how this looks here. And just to turn it up a bit, you guys can even come into the camera options here, and then there's a depth of field which you can turn on here. See, makes the edges blurry, so you can match the blurriness with the background here. So we will just go into focal distance here. I think the higher it is, the more sharp. Nope, might be the other way. Just keep on moving that until the blurriness matches with the background. I think something around there looks pretty good. And when you're done playing with it, which you can do like all day, you can play with it to tweak it and make it the best it can look. There's so much other stuff that you can also do with this, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I just wanted to show you guys how to 3D track logos into scenes, and it's honestly like really cool. Look at that. It should, by the end, and when you guys have rendered it all out and fancied it up, it should look like something like this. Well guys, that pretty much brings us to the end of today's video. I guess you could say this is the first tutorial that I've done on this channel, but if you guys liked it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll be sure to do more tutorial stuff in the future. Guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. The camera's too far for me to do one of those cool outro things. Oh, there we go.